Hello everyone, today we are going to look at a mini art haul I did in the past week. It's of some pencils that I needed refills for them, which are the polychromos ones, and also some karandashis that I needed luminance, and one light fast pencils that I needed refilled for them. I also brought another aqua bronze and a pearlescent white to create my own pearlescent or iridescent watercolors. So let's start swatching. We will start to swatch the pencils. So first is Naples Yellow 185 polychromos. So let's look at it. I really love this color. I use it a lot. I love this these colors also in watercolors, and I use these pencils in mixed media paintings. So this is the Naples Yellow. Now we look at dark Naples Ochre 184. The one before was 185. So let's look at it. So this is dark Naples Ochre. We will do this one longer. Okay. Next is light yellow ochre 183. And the last ochre we have here is green gold 268. It's a color that I like in the whole range. One moment, I try to see if I say the number correctly. Yes, 268. I like it also in the Albert Dürer range and also in the Albert Dürer watercolor markers. Really love this color. I don't have it in the Pitt artist pens or in the Pitt pastel pencils. So this is really beautiful. Let's continue. Next color will be May Green 170 polychromo. It's not a color that I really love, but this color is very useful for highlights in grasses or in landscape. So when I paint fields in mixed media paintings. I like to combine the mountains with the fields, like where I grew up in the south of my country. Next is juniper green, 165 I think. Also a color that I love in the Albert Dürer range. Very beautiful color, very useful. Next is one of my most loved colors, earth green, 172 in Faber-Castell's range. It's a muted grayish green. I like it also in the pit pens. And also in the Albert Dürer and in the markers, watercolor markers. Really love this color. It's muted, it's soft. Very beautiful. And I have here the Luminance Middle Verdi Grease 713. That is a bit close to the Green Earth of Faber-Castell, but it's more bright, I think, and lighter in value. So I also wanted to compare between these two to understand the difference better. Next is Luminance Spring Green 470. So this one, like the May Green, I use to do highlights in grasses and in fields. It's not a color that I super like. It's too bright for me, but it's very, very useful. Next is the olive yellow 015 of Luminance. She's also a green that I use for highlights. But you can see it's more muted than the others. Next, I'm not sure which of them to swatch. Let's do the Caran d'Ache one. Next is Anthracenoid Pink 571, which is a coral color, and I love this color. It gives a pop of color in a neutrals painting. I really love it with grays and ochres and these grayish greens, and it's even nice with this green. I really love it with these two greens, or 3 greens, also this one, and with the ochre. And the last pencil is the Caran d'Ache Warm Gray. I don't have a number here. Not Caran d'Ache, I'm sorry. The Light Fast, the Rent Light Fast Warm Gray. So let's look at it. It's a bit scratchy, but it's a very nice toffee color. It reminds me something like a raw amber, 10% maybe, in the Caran d'Ache Luminance range. Maybe it's close also to sepia, 10%. And I love this color. It's very beautiful with these greens, and it's nice with this corally color. So I'm sure we'll use all of these a lot, like I used them before. So let's look at them again. Nice. Can see how beautiful they are. I also wanted to review these beautiful sketchbooks of Fabriano. I really love them. They have each 48 sheets. They're acid free. They have beautiful painting over here, a wrap. And it's a drawing paper, but it's 200 GSM. It's really thick. And I bought them 50% off a few years ago. And I like to try with them pastels or mixed media with pencils. This is something I tried. Let's see if I have another. This one is a recipe I created with some pencils, I think with the Albert Vuer watercolor pencils. It's a recipe of medicinal mushroom cacao, and I wrote down here the recipe itself. So I like it. I think I will create other recipes like this one. So it's really thick. Here I tried pastels with 100% glycerin, and it didn't work so well, but I think as an underpainting it could be interesting. I don't know if we can see it great. Yeah, like that. So I really love the sketchbooks, and I wanted to recommend them. Okay, let's look at the Aqua Bronze Rich Pale Gold. We'll just open it a bit so we can see the color. I will do a separate video about creating a watercolor from it. And you can watch my last video that I explained how I made these watercolors from these pigments. So this one is pearlescent white. It's a color I work about a lot with a lot. I would like to create a neutral palette and iridescent or pearlescent neutral palette, watercolor palette. I like the luminosity in the twilight, in the evening after sunset, when the sky are a bit luminous, and also the earth has some reflection of luminance from the sky. And I would like to create a palette of neutrals. So we'll talk about it in another video. So thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful time and happy painting. Bye.